Hello everyone, it's Monika here and welcome to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with another magazine commission. This time I had to create 5 projects using a color palette you're going to see on the screen now for Simply Cards and Papercraft magazine issue 283. So as you can see, I had to work with something different rather than a free gift included in the magazine, and this is a collection called Totally Awesome Stamps and Dice set by Hero Arts. I can't remember if I ever worked with Hero Arts. I don't think I ever had anything from that brand, so this is something new to me, and I have to tell you that this was such an awesome commission, and I had so much fun creating those projects. So let me show you. The stamps and dies, coordinated dies for each stamp. So as you can see, this one has beautiful sentiments, has those beautiful kind of like Moroccan tiles. I haven't used those, but I definitely will try to do another video tutorial for a project using that. I used the beautiful cake slice, which was so easy to put together, and I had so much fun creating it. It was such a playful card to create using those 2 tiny stamps, but I'd only use acrylic block without even stamping platform, which is something different for me because I prefer to use stamping platform, but it was super easy, so anyone can do it. If I could do it, anyone can do it. And I use some of the beautiful flowers, and they've got the dies to go with that, so really nice. And as you can see, there are a lot of beautiful sentiments, and I use quite a few of them because each project had to have a sentiment, and these are the dies to go with this stamp set. Then we've got another set with those beautiful charms to go into those handbags, and you can create something without that, or maybe you can create like a bracelet with those charms. The bracelet you could technically create using those chains, which I haven't done, but I can see now once I finish that it would be something definitely I could try. Maybe I should actually record that. And there are lots of lots of beautiful birthday sentiments, and not only birthday sentiments. And these are the dies. I use this one for that sentiment, wishing you a year filled with tiny treasures. I think this is such a beautiful sentiment. Hey friend, you've got style. Happy birthday. Have a charming day. I think it's such a beautiful set. So, and these are the dies to go with them. And then I will show you the main, I think it's a main die, which is that like a tote bag, a handbag, whatever you're going to make, like a shopper. And it's again such a beautiful die. It has the main bag, it has that little tiny tag here, the handle and the bottom and the top as well, and this is like a space to write to stamp your wishes, or actually create like maybe a piece of card coming out of the handbag. So there are lots of ways you could create that bag, and I've tried to show it as well in my samples. And these are the beautiful, they don't look anything special, but you can create so much using those background stamps, and I just love them. I use 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and I really wanted to use the stripy one. I will definitely use that, but I think those stamps are just simply wonderful. You can create a patent on your handbag, you can create patent on your white cardstock, or you can create background. I think it's just so versatile. I think it's just great to have that, and who doesn't like a little bit of print on the projects? I definitely do. So these are the products I had the big pleasure to work with. I'm really so happy to have received those from Practical Publishing to create my samples. So let me show you all 5 of them. So let me start with the first one. Okay, so this one was the first one. Of course, I wanted to incorporate as many products as I could, so I used the background stamp, this one, I hope you can see it. I created the back using the patent stamp, the background stamp. Here you can see I inked it around. I added some light blue and that orangey color, of course, being mindful of the color palette I received in the brief. I used the happy birthday to you sentiment, used quite a few charms which I colored using my alcohol markers, and of course few pearls just to add a little bit of sparkle to this card. Then let me think which one was the second one. The second one was a cute one with that beautiful, I showed you that beautiful tiny stamps with that cake slice. Look at that, and it was so quick and easy to create. The only thing it took me a little bit, it was the heat embossing and die cutting, but this is what, like stamp, 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 and then change to the other one, and just again, it was really so cool to create. And I might create a video using this technique. I think it's great card to make, very quick, last minute card to make. I think it's wonderful. And this one measures 4 by 6. This one, I still have to write up my step-by-step information for the magazine. 5.5 inches. So this is 5.5, 4 by 6. Then the second one was this one. I really wanted to create something like this again. I hope you're going to see that video I created using the die set I received from Hunky Dory. I've created very similar looking card because they had similar looking as tiny flowers. So I thought this is such a beautiful and cheerful card. Anyone can do it, and it was again very easy. A little bit of heat embossing, gold heat embossing on that beautiful sentiment. May all your wishes come true. And I just had so much fun die cutting those flowers, putting that beautiful wreath together. And the die set I used to create the base and all the layers is the one I always use. It's the nesting dies by Chloe's Creative Cards. So this is what I use. And I think I wrote already that's the base. So the circle measures 5 1/4 inch. So this is the third card I created, and this is the fourth one, which I think I just love the color palette on it. I love the tiny dots which I created using that background stamp. I think it's just so pretty, so elegant, and I think any girlfriend would love to have that card for their birthday. Hey friend, happy birthday, wishing you a year filled with tiny treasures. And again, tiny, that's why I wanted to use those flowers instead of those charms, because I thought tiny treasures, tiny flowers, tiny dots, I really thought it will be perfect for this card. So I think this might be my favorite. I don't know. I always enjoy creating my projects for any commissions or any design teams. I just sit until I'm happy with the end result. And I think this is really such a beautiful card. I just love it. Hopefully I'm not boasting too much, but I just love this card so much, and the sentiments are so nice. I definitely have to look into Hero Arts a little bit more, because how those sentiments are cut out, look at them. I think they are simply gorgeous. So this is card number 4. Let me put them in a way so you can still see them. And then as always, I always ask you to pick your favorite card, and for any comments you might have to any work I always do. So yes, this is another card. It has this very into your face color palette. That orange and blue works very well, and as you can see, I use those background stamps. I think it's this one, to add a little bit of pattern to my handbag. And as you can see, it's only in the center. I left the sides only just inked up a little bit. I added the charms and I added some sparkles as well. And I just love that sentiment. It's what's inside that counts. I think it can have a double meaning. Yeah. So yeah, just love the sentiments, love the products, and I had so much fun creating those 5 cards. And as always, let me know what do you think about them. Let me know if you have any Hero Arts products in your stash. What is your favorite collection, or you maybe have your favorite stamp or die set from that brand. I've got like a little thought in my head that I think at the beginning of my card making journey I had like a flowery stamp set from Hero Arts. I will have to have a look properly and see if I actually have it and if it's from Hero Arts. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this project share. Hop over to the description box below the video to check out the link to that collection and link to that Simply Cards and Papercraft magazine issue 283. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support, for your comments. And I keep forgetting, if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing so you're not going to miss any new upcoming videos. So thank you for your lovely support, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye for now.